Here we go on Big Blue, IBM. What are we looking at? MMTs. That IBM hit a low here of 158.76. And we have RAND, so let's take a look at it. The low was of the rally was $158.76 to the high, 52-week high that we clearly have here of 190.53 equals $31.77 that Big Blue has broke out in this weekly consolidation that we had down here as far as the bottom goes. But here, let's pull up the time frame in here. And here's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at where we had broke this top right here. That was the first top. Bam! We broke the calendar year high reversal over here to an all-time high. Okay? And not only that, when I look at the public indicator, which we'll do here, let's see what we have. As far as a weekly, we're at about 74.16% DS. It's a public indicator, but Big Blue is getting a little bit, it's getting up there. It's short-term overbought. When Big Blue, IBM, reports earnings, the date that they're going to report is going to be after the closing bell on Monday. That's going to be the bellwether. Any moves up in any after hours gap up into the marketplace, it has a tendency of doing that. And we sell short into that news because most of the move is already priced into its upcoming Monday night report. What do I mean by that? You got to know when to buy the rumor and sell into these things, particularly the kind of environment that we're in today. So, Big Blue, Monday night, they're supposed to come in with at 50, the consensus is 54 cents. Okay? A year ago, they were at 60 cents. Okay? As far as the consensus goes on IBM. I'm sorry, I correct myself. It's $3.21. I was looking at something else. So it's 3.21. A year ago was 2.82. So we already know that $3.21 that Big Blue has to give that number, beat that number, and it better be given an upside guidance, and it better have a lot of good things to say, because what ends up happening in these kind of cases is you can get a gap, you will sell it short into that gap, it'll pull back off of the highs. They have a tendency of selling the news in IBM. And in after hours, they have a tendency of shorting that initial gap up. Then the next morning, it doesn't see that high gap short price in after hours. And we'll continue to monitor it as we move through. But IBM earnings preview. How to trade IBM in after hours on Monday night. Let's go.